position you hold. I disagree with you when it comes to guns, but I know that there's something wrong in this country. I want to make sure that we work together. I don't know that we're ever going to see eye to eye, but the fact that we can have that conversation is an important starting point. The fact that we can try harder to make sure that guns do not get into the hands of those who should not have them, that we think about the kinds of guns, including military-style weapons, that were designed to kill people as effectively, as efficiently, in as great a number as possible on battlefields and not in our communities, not on our streets, not in our Walmarts. We can have that conversation, then we can take the action that should necessarily follow. Not as Democrats, not as members of unions, not as Republicans, but as Americans first, as human beings, before we are anything else. And so, in the most human way possible, know that your fellow West Texans in El Paso are with you today and every day going forward. Last night, almost a month to the day from our mass shooting, we had this beautiful concert. Khalid came back to El Paso, Texas. Matthew McConaughey flew into town. They ensured that their foundations were raising money for families who needed that help right now. 9,000 people in the Don Haskins Arena. And we began the evening directing our attention, our focus, our love, and our strength towards you. We said in the same way that we described ourselves after August 3rd as El Paso Strong, we need to think about those who are Permian Strong. And then as I was repeating that story in the hospital halls today, someone came up to me and they said, from now on, we are West Texas Strong. We are with you right now. We are with you going forward. I hope to see you again soon under better circumstances. When you're in El Paso, you have a home with us, brothers and sisters who've been through this with you, and know this: we are going to overcome this. We are going to transcend this. We are going to come together as a country and be good to one another at the moment that it counts for more than anything else at any other time in this country's history. That's us. That is our opportunity. Let's make sure that we rise to the challenge. Thank you all for having us out here today. Thank you.
We just heard from a former congressman and potential presidential candidate, Beto O'Rourke, and he said something, fierce pride, said several things, but fierce pride in who we are. We have a fierce pride in who we are here in West Texas, and just that we have to be Americans and human beings first before anything else. And just
very
some
powerful
very
statements. And we did have a picture sent to us earlier of Beto hugging Carla. This is the woman who is the sister of Joe, who was tragically shot in that mass shooting on Saturday. Very, very heartbreaking, but something powerful he said as well. Now we share this bond, El Paso and Odessa and Midland, this bond of tragedy. Remember, 1 month ago, 22 people killed in El Paso. He was there as well, showing his support, but now we're here to remember the life of Joe. Here are some photos that were so graciously sent to us. You can just see the smile on his face, right. And Carla shared these with us, emailed them to us, so very, very powerful. That's his big sister,
Carla.
And very, it's just sad to see the lives that have been lost. Very, very heartbreaking, but we will overcome this. And a statement that I keep hearing over and over by people who are walking up to the podium is they will know us by how we overcome. And there's forgiveness, there's grace, but there's also determination and that pride that keeps being mentioned, where we as a community, we're strong.
Yes.
And a testament to West Texans and who we are as people. Immediately after we started reporting news of that massacre, people were already coming together, lining up, trying to figure out how to donate blood. Even today, as we cover how people want to give back, they're actually being turned away, people who want to donate blood, because blood supply is good. And so here are people who are just trying to scramble together and find out how they can help in their own way. They just want to help. And so now we're keeping you updated on the different ways